Climate change, again, something talked about a lot today. Climate change will have a devastating impact on Africa over the next decade and the next 3 decades. The UN studies are all absolutely right. Africa will be more severely impacted than any other continent, and it will be the least capable continent to deal with climate issues. 2 or 3 more quick factoids. Look at a map of Africa very quickly and count the number of African capitals that are on the coast and in low-lying areas, and then count the number of major urban areas that are not capital cities that are in low-lying areas. Over 20 African capitals are located in low-lying coastal areas. And many of those cities and ports and commercial hubs will be subjected to increased flooding because of rising sea levels. Anyone who has been to Cotonou or Accra or Lagos over the last 3 or 4 years has already seen it. It's there, and we see it all the time. More of that's coming, and the serious problem is that climate change experts say that by 2020, some 75 to 250 million people across Africa will be directly impacted by changes in weather. Climate change is real, and it will have an enormous impact. And it is not yet the priority that it should be. A few other things that weren't talked about today. Africa's once abundant wildlife will continue to decline, and some species will face near extinction over the next decade. Africa's wildlife is disappearing largely because of poaching, but population growth, urbanization, deforestation, poor land and range management are all contributing to this problem. Two quick examples. Every 15 minutes across Africa, an elephant is killed. Africa's elephant population has declined from roughly 10 million people in 10 million elephants in the 1930s to about 600,000 right now. Africa's lion population has declined by half since the mid-1950s. And at least 5 countries in Africa over the last decade have lost all of their lions. So there is a major issue.